Yeah. From every stupid motherfucking questions. When you know what is lit. Getting up. Well, I've been up for a little bit. Got my coffee, make some breakfast real quick, and then go out and seize the day. Shut up. Try and do something here. Why are you always trying to be the star of the chat? Shut up. All these other dogs in the neighborhood, but they're all little fucking foo-foo dogs. The only dog you could ever hear barking is my loud-ass dog. So, hey, shut up. Sit down. Sit down. Sit your ass down. Making a mess in my house. Shut up. Yeah, so share and like. I'm going to be on here for a little bit, go for a little bit before I head out. But see that faggot still making videos. Anyways, so yeah, I had a fucking cyst on my face. And I came home. So I went to the doctor like 3 times. 2 times the doctor said it was like a lymph node and I need to leave it alone and let it go, like go away, I guess. Go back to normal. 3rd doctor I seen, Jewish doctor, fucking rabbi doctor. He told me it was a cyst, and that made more sense from the way what it was or whatever. So I don't know. I came home the other day, that shit was hurting. So I was like, yo, I'm taking this shit out of my face. And I fucking like pretty much hope you ain't eating breakfast, but I squeezed that shit out of my face. I like cut it and squeezed it out of my face pretty much. And I don't know hopefully I got the whole thing, but then I read that you're not supposed to do that. So I went to the doctor yesterday and have him look at it and then got some antibiotics. So my face is all swollen. Try to get some fucking pain medication, dude. It's like literally like pulling teeth. It's just crazy. They will not give out pain meds no more. So they'll hand you out some ibuprofen. I can't take ibuprofen though. So wait for some people to get in here. I'm gonna cook me some breakfast. It's like nowhere to share this shit no more, so I don't know how the hell you're supposed to. Got some of this fucking Swiss coffee today. It's gonna be Muslim coffee pretty soon, right? I feel like there's like no Swedish people left. I hate this screen. This shit is fucking good, I'll tell you that much. Some really good shit. So I kicked the rock stars a couple months back. Oh yeah, so anyway, I was saying my face is all. That's why my face is all swollen. But kicked the rock stars a couple months ago, and I've been hitting up the coffee and trying to find coffees I like and shit. Because coffee tastes like shit. I think, to me, like regular ass coffee just tastes like shit. Like Folgers. I can't. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, if I had to, I'm saying I've drank worse beers, you know what I mean? If I had to, yeah, but I think if I'm gonna fucking shovel this shit down my fucking goblet or whatever they call it every day, then it needs to fucking taste good. It should be pretty good. So I've been trying a couple different ones. I got a whole bunch of shit in there, but I'm drinking it up, man. I'm drinking some coffee. I think the other morning this is what I had the other morning, and dude, I had a big old cup and I was fucking wired. I was like tripping over myself wired. So breakfast time. Get some sausage and some eggs going. My dog's gonna have to go to boot camp because she's a bitch. What up, Burnt Burgers? Share it, man. Share it. Like it. Whatever. To get it out there, because without the G Plus anymore, I don't know how you're supposed to even share shit. I just have no idea. When I do come back to these chats, hopefully we have something figured out. But so breakfast. Get out of the damn kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. What's wrong with you? So really, I really want to get this fucking chat going, but it seems like it ain't going nowhere. So man, I don't know what the deal is with conservatives being such pussies, with them being just like soft and non forward thinking. Like I'm using the label that these motherfuckers are putting themselves under, and the label that they're running with. If somebody says, "Are you a conservative?" Fuck no, I ain't no conservative. I ain't no fucking pussy. I ain't no hoe that's gonna allow the Constitution to be trampled on. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking. I voted for Trump, but I'm not so stuck in personalities and shit that I can't see that this is the same shit going on that's been going on under all these other fucking idiots. So nothing's changing. The prosecution and uh, censorship of conservatives, since that's the label they like. It's pathetic. It's pathetic that the people on the right are being allowed to be silenced. First of all, they're allowing themselves to be silenced. They're not coming up with another platform. They're not fighting it out in the streets. What are they doing? They're not doing shit. They're on there fucking crying and whining because they're on the ban list. They're the next on the ban list. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen on here? And then the fact that there's testimonies and hearings and all this other bullshit. There's all these things where these politicians, these different fucks, you know, these different unelected treasonous or these elected treasonous fucks up there smirking and grinning and sitting there saying, oh, there's no conspiracy again to silence conservatives. There's this whole there's this whole narrative where people could just say whatever they want, and so therefore it's true. You know, just keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again, and pretty soon people have no other choice but to accept it as fact. Everything from fucking Clark County commissioners out here trying to take guns away and gun registration and all that, to all the same fucking lies all the way to the top. And what? Conservatives, the people that are supposed to be fighting back, gun owners, all these other people are fucking pussies. They're just rollovers, pushovers, laying down, bending over for the state to run it up in your ass, and maybe some Antifa fucks run up and have a party up in your ass too. So I think conservatives are pathetic. I think everything that they say they stand for, this, that, and the other, cannot be achieved without them shaking that whole, you know, we can't get violent and take to the streets and mob mentality and all that shit. This whole we're better than them. That whole better than them bullshit's gonna leave you where you are now, being censored, being deplatformed, and not even enough fucking sense, not even enough drive, not even enough want to come up with another platform so you don't have to war it out in the streets, so you still have freedom of speech. But so what does conservatives do from here? You know, do they come up with another platform? No, they would have done it already. So what do? Are they going to go fight it out in the streets now with the left? Fuck no, because they would have done it already. So it's a big circle jerk. FUD gun owners, conservatives, you know, I mean, I get the concept, I get the naming and the titling and all that good stuff, I get it, but how can you conserve anything or preserve anything or anything like that that the way you feel about something if you're not going to stand up and fight for it? You're just going to lay down and let it happen. So that's just the way that I see it. All these people that email me and they're like, oh, stumbled across your channel and I want to collaborate. Random ass shit too. Popov Leather stumbled across my channel and thought it would be a good idea to send me a wallet or something to review. I think my subscribers would like it. Weird stuff like that. Anyways, I sent out some links. I don't know about the 5G. I just heard about all this scare shit running up until they started doing it. So I guess they say Hawaii's already had it, right? Maybe that's why Hawaii's retarded. Maybe we shouldn't get it. Oh, we got 4 watching now. Big old 4 watching. I got that hot coffee going. Got the breakfast cooking. Swollen face. That shit hurts. Oh, God, it hurts. No, it doesn't hurt as bad as yesterday. I can't sleep on that side of my face, though. I got a little coffee collection going. I already drank most of them, though. And not yet. Got some of this crap my wife picked up. Neither of us even like it. Fucking commie coffee. I guess this is just Folgers with a nicer bag. This is all right. The Folger Coffee Company. And we got a good old regular ass red can of Folgers. That Green Mountain one, I was drinking that Green Mountain one lately. That Green Mountain one's pretty good. What up, American Life? 7022. Oh, yeah, coffee is cool. I'm new to coffee. I tried it when I was younger, like especially when I was in A school. I'm not a morning person, and I try to drink coffee. Man, I dump in all them little flavors. At that time, I think on base they had like, I want to say we had McDonald's or something coffee, because I remember the McDonald's creamers they had. I don't know why, but shit was terrible. Tried coffee here and there. I think I bought a coffee maker way back in the day. Tried to use it. This one that I got this time around, man, I'm just using the shit out of it. I drink coffee like almost every day now. So no more rock stars. Oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I moved away from there. Man, probably like right after that. Got a new job and everything, and moved away from over there, and then got a better job and moved away from where I was after that to where I am now. And fucking now my whole life is work. I don't even get to get on here. But you gotta do it, man. You gotta work if you're gonna get the shit you want, especially with these kids. I do it for the kids. I think if I didn't have kids, I'd probably be less driven, because I'm thrifty and shit. I'm pretty thrifty, I think. I think I can just do without a whole lot of shit. And it doesn't go for the kids. Kids, like, you have to do it. You ain't got no choice. Because they're your kids. I mean, if you care about your kids. But how you doing, bro? How you been doing since then? You're doing the same thing as me then, sounds like. That's about what I'm busting, about 50 hours a week, 48. Usually doing 412s. 412s. And then my schedule's all fucking wacky. It's all over the place. Different alternating days and alternating weekends off and all that crazy shit. And then alternating from day to grave and I went in there and talked to the big boss the other day. I'm supposed to be getting another raise that should be right here if my watch is correct. So yeah, it's awesome. I fucking agree with you. Working all that just to fucking pay taxes. That's why, you know what you do? Try to get all the dependents you can on there, or deductions you can on there. They take as least as money as they can out of you, and then at the end of the year, I do it to where I'm just right to where, well, we'll see. We'll see this year, because this year will be the better year. But finagle those numbers so you can get it just right, so you don't owe shit, but you don't get hardly shit taken out during the year. But yeah, I think it's, I hope so, man. It might sound fucked up, but I hope so, because if you're asking me between whether I want to fucking work like a fucking slave for what I know is going to happen here, down the road, and that my kids are going to have to take care of, fuck that. I'd rather fucking let's get it on now, right now, while I'm a healthy young man. You know what I'm saying? And then, my children will have peace, our children will have peace. I hate this long drawn out bullshit where they're gonna slow invade us and have us turn on each other, and have people like conservatives be the opposition to the radical left. You know what the radical left needs as far as an opposition? They don't need conservatives as an opposition. Way too soft. They need some radical fucks to punch their commie fucks right in the face. I can't even talk. It just makes me so angry, though. It makes me so angry when I seen the UNLV shit the other day. They're snatching flags and doing that same bullshit you see on TV here in my city. I mean, UNLV is a communist campus, but nonetheless, I know they would never do that shit out in town, right? They'll do that shit in their safe space in a conservative campus. I mean, a conservative campus, whatever the college campus is, this safe space where college people think that they can fucking do whatever, because that's what their professors tell them. But you see them snatching flags and doing that bullshit like you see on TV here at UNLV, and UNLV is a communist haven. I'm sure of it. Kids don't want to come to school and live it up and be in an awesome, capitalistic society, a good kind of liberal city, and have fun and do the things that young people do. No, they want to have some political agenda, some fucking communist bullshit, some Marxist garbage. It's like whatever happened to being a college kid and going to college, learning something and getting drunk. You know what I mean? Getting drunk, getting in trouble, that kind of kid shit. Now these fools are snatching hats and burning American flags and spreading the propaganda that they're taught in class. It's just crazy. Crazy part is, yeah, these kids are getting loans, but to go to a university, someone's giving them a grant or their parents are giving them money. I figure most of these fools, their parents are probably putting them through college, right? So their parents are shipping away their grown ass, you know, their grown ass babies off into the world because they didn't teach them shit and they didn't prepare them for anything. They fucking pawned them off to some Marxist professor, and then the Marxist professor winds them up like a fucking wind up toy, and then sets them on a path to fucking, you know, be some commie fascist piece of shit, you know, in the world. Nothing to add to society, nothing to further us, nothing like that. Just some fucking segregationist, some separatist, you know, some motherfucker who needs to find a way to divide people any way they can, by class or by fucking color or anything like that, and then stir up those masses against each other and claim that one has, you know, an agenda over the other, all while standing behind the fucking curtains, pulling the strings of their fucking Marxist bullshit. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on in the colleges. That's what's going on in the universities. And then meanwhile, we're just letting invaders invade this fucking place and add to the bullshit, add to the propaganda, add to the numbers of illegals voting for these commies, for more commies. I mean, think about it. Bernie Sanders is probably in the lead to be the presidential candidate on the left. So he's a devout, straight out commie. I don't know why people try to fucking play little word games and say, oh, he's a democratic socialist. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. He's a communist. He's a fucking filthy, frothing ass mouth, fucking hospice ass motherfucking commie. And what are people doing about it? What is the right doing about it? What are conservatives doing about it? They're not doing shit. They're doing nothing about it. And it is what it is. It just is what it is. People accept it. People ask for more. I mean, pretty soon, anybody who has a dissenting opinion about anybody on the left will not have a platform to say what they want to say. Nobody's doing nothing about it. Nobody's doing shit. So they come after Alex Jones, right? Come after Alex Jones, then they start going after other people. Then they slowly go off and they fucking take off a bunch of other people and they just say they're fringe and they say this, that, and the other. I'm going to mess you up. Better stay away from my fridge. I'm not messing with you. What are people going to do about it, though? Nothing. So that's what, that's how we get to where we are, where we're going, where we keep heading. Bigger state problems, more invaders, more censorship of everybody who's not a communist. So what message gets out? Only the communist message gets out. Only the communist manifesto gets out. No other opinions, no other ideas get out. And then on top of it, you have these hearings, or you even have these questions as to, big tech says they're not censoring conservatives, that it's a big conspiracy. Like, why do you have to have studies, and why do you have to have this, that, and the other, and hearings and all this other bullshit on something that is going on, that everybody knows is going on? It's happening. All right, it's happening. It's going on. What is everybody doing about it? Nothing. They're not doing nothing about it. And instead, people are standing around like, well, if we can get them to admit to them censoring us, then we will have somehow won, right? Can you imagine the enemy? Can you ever imagine the devil? Any of these fools? Can you ever imagine any of them ever admitting to anything? Like, I think people are madmen. I think conservatives need to be locked up in asylums along with the left, and they can just piss and shit all over themselves and drool, and then the left will be in there locked up where they belong. The right will be in there because, well, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them, but they could be in there with each other and everybody else can go on living their lives, because the conservatives, in my opinion, are all for the neocons doing whatever the fuck they want. Venezuela today, Iran tomorrow, North Korea a week from, you know what I mean? We have no place in this world to be just going around willy fucking nilly doing whatever we want. So I've griped about conservatives before. This isn't my first video where I went off on conservatives about how weak they are. Gun owners, the FUDs, oh God. They'll always have their guns because they're fucking wimps and they won't ever do anything to get them taken away. But, you can have your NRA meetings and your fucking your shot shows and all that bullshit and you can have all that shit and your head's so far up your ass you don't even see that the state and some false ass group like the NRA, pretending to fight for gun rights, this, that, and the other. It should just be the FUD RA. Really, that's really what it is. Bunch of FUDs, the whole deal from top to bottom. Everybody, every little mouthpiece for the NRA. Everybody who's still riding with the NRA, fucking crazy. Bump stocks. Oh, bump stocks have no place among civilized people. This is the kind of bullshit that's going on. So I don't know. I don't know what people are gonna do, what they're gonna do different. But I know one thing: trying to get a line out on this fucking YouTube now without G+ is some bullshit. So I don't know. I'll let it go for a couple more minutes, see if some more people jump in. If not, I'm out. It's frustrating. YouTube's become what it's become. All the rest of the social media platform bullshits are garbage too. They're all owned by the same dickless pieces of shit, same communist fucks. I'm just sick of it, dude. I'm sick of the left. I'm sick of the right. I'm sick of all these motherfuckers. I never in my whole life seen two sides of people for more or less want to fight so bad and just be such pussies and not want to fight. The left is a bunch of fucking trannies, so they're pretending they want to fight. And the right is so fucking cowardly to eye for an eye a motherfucker that you just have this like forever non-going hot conflict. It's almost like the Cold War. It's like the Cold War between the FUDs and the communists. Pretty crazy. So I don't think it'll ever get on. I don't think it'll ever get to that point. I mean, maybe when the conservative FUDs all get relegated to the back of the bus completely, when they're all completely banned and they cannot get a line out, can't get anything going, any type of message out, any type of media, and they landslide victory, a communist fucking dictator in as president, maybe then the conservative FUDs will be mad enough to go to the streets. Even then, I'm pretty sure they'll say some shit like, look, we lost the election and we didn't act like you guys did. I see it. I can hear it now. As if that's some type of quality. As if standing by idly is some type of fucking quality. As if being inept is some type of, strong, integral part of being fucking awesome, you know. It's just standby for standby, pretty much. That's what it seems like. Standby for standby. I think the left would roll over on the right sometimes. The Fuds wouldn't be able to pick. They wouldn't be able to figure out which gun they want to use, which attachment they'd want to use. And the left would just come in and bludgeon them to death with a fucking flagpole. You know, some tranny would come, you know, beat some Fud over his head with a stick. Sounds familiar. American Life. I can't think right now. Sounds really familiar though. Like I've heard that somewhere. What up, HD? Yeah, more people. I mean, to me, right up until the election, the purge will continue of all these people, and there won't be no social media presence. I mean, to me, after the New Zealand thing happened, if you try to look up a story like, what was the story? The Muzzy shooting over there in, or not the Muzzy shooting, the bombs. They went off over there in fucking Jalalabad or whatever the fuck. I don't know where the fuck. Where was it at? India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. When you would scroll through even the New Zealand attack and then that attack, it was just all state media, all of it, all of. Did we? Those are some fucking drunk years, man. I forgot where it was now. So they just overload the system. They just import all these illegals and overload the welfare system, and then we have to go straight socialist. Is that more or less? Is that the gist of it? What the fuck is on my fucking TV? Crazy shit going on there. That's some fucking clear ass shit going on there. So to me, the right's going to allow themselves. The left's going to. I'm up here. Try to make some breakfast. Hungry or no? Want a burrito?
Sure. Hey, Carol. Don't rub on. Okay, go lay down.
Millie, go outside.
Millie, go lay down. Good girl.
Go outside. Go outside.
Good girl. Go ahead, go there. Gotta across town. We're phone 2:15.
Want hot sauce?
No.
HD says hi. Yeah, we might take a trip up that way maybe this summer. Up that way. Get out of the house. We have to fly though. I ain't driving that boring ass drive up there. That is one boring ass drive. Only 7 hours. So we got breakfast burritos and coffee for the breakfast this morning, and we're talking about how conservatives are pussies. I'm trying to see if I can find this video here. My internet is like fucking whack right now. All right, so I think this is UNLV, so let's go. Wow, this dude would get his head taken off. He was saying, this motherfucker was toast. This isn't UNLV. This isn't the video I was looking for, though. Let's use this as an example. This is UNLV right here. Because I can see the UNLV banner in the back. But
what the fuck is that? Oh, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, that's UNLV too. And it's, what is it? It's puck. How come these guys didn't smash somebody's face? How come none of these guys smashed nobody's face? Not one of them. It was like, oh my gosh, you just knocked over my.
We took the high road. Yeah. And they go low, we go high.
They're sitting there laughing. Dude, what are you laughing at? You just got punked on camera in front of everybody. These fools are getting smashed on at UNLV.
I just wanted to see it. Yeah. That's why we were. Yes, there's what? Yeah, no, we're good. So what is this for?
Turning Point USA. Can you report this in case?
my rule. It's because I don't want to build a fucking.
Why are you selling out like this? I don't understand. Why is that? Like, what's the point? It's not really worth it. Like, you really want to see children in cages? Like, you really don't give a fuck. You look me in the eyes and tell me you don't care about seeing a child in a cage. I absolutely care.
I can't believe that this shit has. I mean, it's on the college campus here in Vegas. I mean, to say I'm surprised or whatever. I mean, I can't pretend that I'm surprised, but total fucking bullshit. Total commie fucking bullshit. None of these fools got smashed in their fucking faces. It's just crazy. I just allow them to do whatever. I guess it was just a matter of time.
Like, where are you getting your money from? Because this is really
From the
ridiculous.
military budget that's already in place?
No, where is your organization getting your money from? Thank you. Who supports you guys? I'm not. Where are you guys? Who's funding you guys?
Look how triggered these invaders are, these fucking communists. Look how triggered they are, as if they have any fucking right to anything. Oh, honestly, I can't do this shit no more. Call me up. Let me know when you motherfuckers are ready to go. You know, that's really just, I honestly, to sit here and watch this shit every day, you know, especially how I am, I think we should have fucking hit them in the face a long time ago. I think our fucking fathers and our grandfathers should have buried these communists and buried these communist parents before they ever had a fucking chance to do what they're doing now. But they're going to bring their change. They're going to bring it. It's coming. It's not going to stop. No one on the right is going to slow it down, and none of that shit is happening. It's going to be a straight takeover. Big state. Big police state. Big fucking commie, take everything out of your fucking pockets. Empty your pockets, dump it on the table, give it to us. We own it. We own you. That's what's coming. This shit is, it's here. It's not going anywhere. And this next election will be a joke. I mean, as if the last one wasn't, but this election will be a joke. It'll be totally stolen if there's even anything to steal, you know. Everybody on the right will be purged off of social media. It won't be like in 2016 where fucking people on the right destroy people on the left because people on the left are brain dead. My whole thing with the right and conservatives, I guess we're calling them, is that they're just, they could see what's happening, they could see what's coming a mile away, and they're still in denial. They're still not in the streets fighting with these fools. We're not in the streets fighting with these fools. The constitutional, republic-loving, free patriots in this country are not in the streets fighting with these communists who are in an attempt to steal our country from us. We're not stopping fools over the border, invaders from coming over the border. Invaders come from over the border, you know, and a militia stops them and detains them, and then they're fucking demonized, and FBI agents are all in their shit, looking in their shit. FBI and all the secret little societies of America are so hell-bent on destroying patriots and destroying people that love this country. They don't give a fuck about the communist takeover. They are part of the communist takeover. They have been killing Americans forever, since their inception. They'll continue doing that. They'll continue with their secret agenda, their communist fucking agenda, the intel community or whatever the fuck you want to call them. These bureaucracies are full of communists. They're not patriots. They're communists with an agenda to replace whatever system we got left of a constitutional republic with a communist dictatorship, full tyranny up your ass, boot all the way on the back of your neck to your fucking eyeballs squeeze out of your head. And that's what they are. That's what they're going to be. They're going to help these commies on the left install this new form of government that's awesome and equal for everybody, free college and free. So this sucks. You cannot get a line out. Fucking G+ gone. This shit's already started. People can't see it. I'll just be getting ready. I don't know what the fuck this is anymore. All these social media platforms and trying to get a message out. We're just fucking in an echo chamber talking to ourselves. Peace.